Okay, so we're going to present about sustainability in Buddhism and its philosophies and how sustainability is a very important pillar of Buddhism and Buddhist people all around the world, and how living in a sustainable way is very important to Buddhism as a whole. And kind of, it might not be explicit in Buddhist philosophy, but it is it's very relatable to the way that each Buddhist lives and the attitudes that Buddhists should take in terms of nature and all of that. So yeah, Buddhist sustainability. Sustainability is very important for Buddhism. It might not be, as I said previously, explicit, but it definitely is part of it, since Buddhists are supposed to live in harmony with nature and many Buddhists live without harming others. And a lot of Buddhists also are vegetarian, as they believe that harming others is wrong, independently if they are human or animal or bugs. So that really feeds into the whole idea of sustainability, that sustainability is something that's supposed to not supposed to last for a long time. And the way that Buddhists live really helps to maintain that sustainable thing in the world, as with all the things that are going on right now, with deforestation at a peak and animals becoming extinct and climate change. The Buddhist way of living, which is living a sustainable life without making selfless actions and living towards the person next to you, not towards only yourself. That attitude really helps to slow down the problems that are facing the world today, which all come from evil things that no one wants to get. Philosophy, it all goes around Bodhisattva, which is non-harming of others and yourself, and acting with restraint, and most importantly, which this also relates a lot to sustainability, which is acting with awareness of the things around you and the people around you and everything around you. And acting with this awareness is probably one of the best ways that Buddhism can influence people, that can help people to live a more sustainable life. As if someone acts with awareness of their surroundings, awareness of what's happening around them, they will naturally be more prone to make decisions that are better, not only for themselves, for their personal interests, but also for the interests of everything around them. And that really selfless action is a very important connection that can be made between Buddhism and sustainability. For example, as I said before, like food choices, they're chosen and taking into consideration the harm that they do to the environment and to other animals. For example, Buddhist people don't like to eat, most of them, and they opt out to be vegetarians or to be living in a meat-less diet. And mobility choices also, Buddhist people, they don't really like to harm anything around them. That anything is not only limited to animals or to other people, but it also includes the environment, which is that they act out they think a lot in how their actions are going to hurt others. That is the most important point. Yes. So, this Buddhist belief of awareness, and it all relies around the belief that what you do now, it causes other things to happen, and that might seem very fundamental, but for people that live without taking awareness of their environment, the ecosystems and the things around them, it doesn't seem that obvious to them, as people they usually act without thinking about how their actions, about how burning, about how doing things that harm other beings and the environment has an effect on the future and the things that will come after them. So human activities, when they're not Buddhist, they very well tend to be not very sustainable in nature. And this is all relies around becoming aware of triggers and personal needs, observing the influence of ego and power, and refraining from polarizing around the difference. And this is all around the Buddhist belief that Buddhist thing is very noble, to live in coherence with suffering around the world, without thinking only about yourself. So instead of doing things only to help yourself, Buddhist people do a lot of things to help others, to help the suffering people around them. reach nirvana. And being Buddhist and sustainability, the biggest, I think, step that anyone should take if they want to be sustainable, which is very similar to Buddhism as well, is that they should rethink their actions. So always think twice about what you're going to do and how that's going to affect other people around you. And all of that really makes a big difference on the long term, because it might not make a small action that you do today might not make a big difference now, but on the long term, in 30, 50 years, it will make a very big difference. And it seems to us that the Buddhist philosophy is aware of that. As it might seem, just like to be sustainable, Buddhist people, they must also practice a lot of restraint in their lives. So Buddhist people, they are supposed to restrain their greed and their desire to get something, just be materialistic. And sustainability is also a lot about that. As in sustainable environments, people, they normally take just what they need. They might even greed for more, but they restrain that greed inside of them, and they don't try to take things that are theirs or to just get more than they actually need. And valuing the value of life and objects are very important in Buddhism and sustainability, and they are both valued a lot. And all of these actions, they promote a lot of unity and compassion for those around them, and it helps to live in a more stable, more coherent society with others, more compassionate and more aware of everyone's needs. And it's also, it gives a very fulfilling feeling when you live not only in accordance to what you need, but when you do the same thing for the person next to you.